Okay, we are going to talk about the impulse. Yes, I want to mention something that impulse. What is impulse? Impulse, my dear friend, listen to me very carefully. Impulse will be very much easier. Impulse is nothing. Impulse is the thing that with a very short period of time, when a big amount of force is hitting something or colliding together. So repeat after me. If you repeat after me, you don't need to open your book. So what is impulse? Impulse is the thing that with a very short period of time, when a big amount of force is colliding with each other, or with a big amount of force is exerted on any kind of body or any kind of system, is called impulse. So when we are talking about impulse, that means it's a very small amount of time. So when there is something that is very small, we definitely we say it is del t, because it's very small. Okay. And when we are talking about big amount of force is acting or exerting, then we are using F. So F, that means when we are saying about impulse, that means that F is multiplied by a small amount of time, that is made del t. So can you relate one thing, that is impulse is a product of very short amount of time and a very big amount of force. Are you getting this? So please comment below. Okay, from this equation I will talk about some state. I will give some statement and you have to put it in your mind. Then you will I think you it's very easier, it will be easier than water. Okay, first thing, impulse is a vector quantity. Now you will ask me why it is vector quantity. Well, you can see that we are in the equation, if the force is exerting, it has a, it's also itself a part vector quantity. So when there is vector quantity as a, acting as a force is acting, that means force is exerting, then obviously impulse is going to be a vector quantity. So second thing, impulse, why impulse created? If I ask you why is impulse created, or why impulse is do I have any connection with real life with impulse? Yeah, you got it. Yeah, impulse is needed. Sometimes impulse is needed to lengthen the time, the time that we are saying that it's a very small time. No, sometimes we need to lengthen this, sometimes we need to increase this time. So increase this time, because if the time is increasing, then definitely the force is decreasing, because because to make the impulse amount of impulse the same, we have to, or you have either you have to reduce the time, either you have to reduce the force. So if I reduce the force, then what will happen? Can you guess it? Yes, when you are reducing the force, that means when the two, suppose you have two car is colliding with each other, if there the force is less, then what will happen? The people in the car will become alive. Otherwise, if the force is greater, then what will happen? If the people in the car will become dead. So if we can make this, that the time is, if the time is increasing during the impulse, during the colliding during the accident, then what will happen? There is possibility to become alive. Are you getting my point, my dear friend? Yes. So we need to increase the time in order to reduce the collision. Are you getting my point? So these 2 points, remember very thing, note down on your notebook. Yes. So there is, I will give an example on a third example. So every one of us is acquainted with the parachute and paragliding. So when a paraglider jumps from a plane, what happened? Definitely after he reaches some height, then he opens his parachute. So if I talk about the mechanism of the parachute, then you can definitely understand that when a parachute is open, that means what is the duty of the parachute? Duty is that his duty is to increase the collision time. That means increase the period of time. If the time is increased, that means that collision, that means the force is going to decrease. Are you getting my point? If the force is decreased, then what will happen? Yes, the paraglider, the person who is in the parachute is going to came down with a safety. If that doesn't happen, if the time is become very short, then what will happen? The paraglider will definitely fall down with a great speed, and something like that, something a rocket or something like a very big thing is falling down on the ground. That will be a very injurious thing for the person. So the third example is going to come on your exam papers, especially on the SAT exam. So are you so these three statement is very much essential for you, and just keep it on your mind.